Hi there, Amy here today with Andrew Welker, Axiom's engineer in the anechoic chamber, because it's the only quiet place we could find today. He's going to tell us a little bit more about the ADA amplifier, the inner workings.
Basically, today I wanted to go over a couple of points about our ADA amplifier series that differentiates us with some of the Class D or sometimes called switching amplifiers that are on the market. There's a lot of them, and they all tout the same sort of high efficiency, cool running, high power for small size. We have all of those things because this is a Class D based amplifier. In fact, this module in my hands is from the ADA 1500, our largest model. And this is essentially a complete, minus the power supply, 2 times 650 watt into 4 ohm amplifier. Something that was unheard of not that many years ago, to get that sort of power out of something so small. But as I said, there's a lot of companies doing Class D now. There's a couple of things we do a little bit differently than most of the products on the market. One is that we use a conventional, sometimes called linear power supply with a large toroidal transformer and massive amounts of power supply filter capacitance. Basically, we've gone that route because we find that a linear power supply works a lot better when you have to divide power amongst a number of different amplifier channels, as you find in multi-channel amplifiers. And we also have discovered that they're quite a bit more reliable than a switching type power supply. One other thing that separates our amplifiers from most of the amps on the market is that our series is completely modular and factory upgradable. The bottom of the amplifier chassis is what we call a power supply motherboard that delivers all of the power supply voltages to the different amplifier modules. And the modules themselves can simply plug in to positions on the motherboard to allow us to configure the amplifier in anything from 2 up to 8 channels. This means that a customer who buys the amplifier in a 2-channel or 3-channel configuration can easily upgrade at any time by sending it back to the factory as their power requirements and their system evolves over time.
Thanks, Andrew.